We could just sit there and watch NASCAR. We could sip on our beer like they do around here in Redneck Town. Hey, I make left turns, but you know what? When the best turn I ever took was to turn over to my cousin and say, "Hey, can I go up in the alleyway?" She said, "It's a little bit muddy." I was like, "That's okay. I'll slide down the way." That's what I said to my mother. Hey, mother, sister, how you doing? That's the brightest way to be. If you don't fuck your cousin, you just ain't cool in the redneck town. Hey, but you know what, cousin? You gotta admit, there ain't nothing like a redneck town. If you ain't fucking your cousins, you're not cool there, buddy. I make sure I fuck my cousin on the nightly. Well, you gotta make sure they're your cousin first. Well, yeah. After all, we're from Kentucky and living in the burg. Yeah. Yeehaw! I might go back to Florida. I miss it down there. Yeah.
No.
It makes it more romantic when with your cousin Tina, because when you're with your cousin Tina, it makes it more romantic because you can get on the beach and you can roll around in the sand. At least in Florida, you can fucking pick up a fishing pole and go fishing any goddamn time you want. Well, yeah, of course. That's the whole idea. The gators and the snakes, see? Yeah, of course. We gotta go.
If you go down there, where would you go?
I don't know.
Well, we're talking about we're trying to get an RV so we can travel.
An RV? Yeah, we want to live in an RV. We want to go out redneck style. We ain't gonna have an RV. An RV right now. Get a big old truck and pull it behind your truck. There's your RV. Well, if you want to get like that, why don't we just go? We could buy in one that. Oh, remember that gray old U-Haul we saw down the street the other day?
People do turn them into campers.
Yeah, we could turn that gray one into a camper. What we do, we put the bed all the way up to the back, up in the top part. It goes over the part in the cabin where you drive. We can put the bed up in there. You know what I'm saying, cousin? Me and her would be good, comfortable, and then we could have it like a little theater because it'll be up on the door. We shut the door, and that's where the theater would be.
Tommy Clark used to turn buses into RVs.
Well, that's cool.
I said Tommy Clark used to turn buses into RVs. Remember?
Ain't nothing like a bus. You could get one of those big buses, not one of those little yellow buses that you ride for special ed. A big bus.
He had a big full-size bus. He turned it into an RV.
Talk to your cousin, Bill Sweetberry. He can probably tell you if you get an RV.
Oh, he said it's not worth it. But John, Henry was sitting right there when the doctor told me I'm dying.
If she's gonna die, might as well go all out and have fun.
I want to travel a little bit before I go.
Cynic Clan for life. Gmail. What you do, make a bucket list? YouTube, Twitter.
No, I just want to travel.
Show. Cynic Clan show. You think you're traveling up? You've been to Texas. You've been to Kentucky. You've been to Baltimore, Maryland. You've been to Virginia. Well, I got it all planned out. What we gonna do when we get out here? We're gonna get. Fucking New Jersey. We got it all planned out. We're gonna go to Altona. They got a place you can pay $500 for a year. We're gonna go up there, get the satellite hooked up, and then we're gonna tow it. We'll go down there when it's bad weather, and we'll live up there when it's good weather. It's only $500 for the whole year. We're gonna get solar panels, no more rent, but $500 for the year. One check covers that. We got another check to get through the month, and the rest of the year, money goes in our pocket because we're not gonna have no electricity bill. One thing we're gonna have is satellite, and then we're gonna have our TV. The TV, we can do it from the internet too, so we'll have everything we need. You gotta get one of them things that have a built-in fucking generator in it, though. Yep.
Well, no, you can get solar panels on them now.
What's that?
You can get solar panels on them now.
Instagram, check me out. Yeah, but you still gotta get a built-in generator.
You can make solar panels, John, for $20.
Yep. We left it up.
They show you step by step on YouTube. $20 for a solar panel. Guy did his whole house, enough solar panels to run his whole house. He said it cost him like $120 total.
Yeah, but there was a lot of money in aluminum foil. Holy shit. You didn't catch that one, I guess, went right over your head.
Ha.
That was how I kept the rain from leaking through my ceiling. I made sure I had a lot of aluminum foil on the roof. Okay, you just go to the Family Dollar and get some duct tape. $1 tarps. $1 tarps. And then use duct tape to keep to your siding. Duct tape can fix anything. You should know that. I learned that from my cousin Ned.
Where's John?
Yeah, everybody's killing everybody down here. Yeah, I know. Schenectady's crazy as fuck. No, it ain't Schenectady. This was Troy. Oh, yeah? Yeah, well, Troy's not nothing compared to Schenectady. They're not even on the top 10. Schenectady's number 2, Rochester's number 1, so that's how bad Schenectady is now. Rochester's pretty freaking bad. Although you don't hear about it much, it's pretty bad in Rochester.
Yeah, well, if you look it up on the internet, Rochester's number 1 for the worst place in New York.
Yep, Rochester and then Schenectady.
Where's John?
What?
Where's little John?
He went to pick up the baby. Brittany watched him while he went and did a little Christmas shopping for the baby.
Oh. You guys gonna have the baby? Is he gonna have the baby on Christmas?
I think he's gonna get the baby in the afternoon. I think the baby's waking up at his mother's in the morning, and then I guess John's getting him in the afternoon.
Well, at least she's letting him see him.
I think they're going visiting over Hunter's parents' place. I guess they do some kind of thing for Christmas where they go to each family member's house, and you go to one family member's house, and they'll have friggin' finger foods and this and that and this and that. And you have a little bit to eat there, and then everybody packs in the car and goes to the next family member's house. They don't live in the same area. They all live around Scottico.
Oh.
Actually, they live in Melrose, which is right there. Scottico and Melrose is all in the same area. Melrose Place.
John, do you remember Cecile from the fair?
The one that had the pizza places and shit?
Yep.
Her husband died. I remember the name. I don't remember the woman. John, you want to hear something sad? We went to the fair and
no, her husband did.
Yeah, and mind you, they've been doing the fair for like 15 years or more. 50 years, yeah. And everybody that goes there, as soon as they show up, everybody knows who she is instantly. People are always talking to her. Hey, how you been, Cecile? This, that, the other. Not one person asked nothing about her husband. He wasn't even there except for us. That's what she said. I was like, wow, that's sad.
When we got there, I said to her, where's Mike? And she said, oh, he went to the restaurant supply store. And I said, oh, a little while passed, and I asked her again. I says, where's Mike? She said, he's over in the other trailer. I looked, I'm like, no, not that Mike. And she didn't say no more. So, well, later on that night, we were sitting in the back talking to Jim, the guy that works for her. And I said to him, Jim, where's Big Mike? He's like, Cecile didn't tell you? I said, Cecile didn't tell me what? Mike died in October last year. He died right after Scattercoat was done.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But not one person at any of the shows has asked about Mike. And he's done those shows for 50 years, John. Not one person asked where he was. And I said to Cecile, why didn't you tell me? I said to Cecile, why didn't you tell me? She said, Michelle, I didn't tell anybody. She said, because obviously nobody cares. They didn't ask.
Nope.
And I said, well, I'm not everybody. I care. Nope. She's like, I know. I'm sorry, hon.
That's the way it is nowadays. Nobody cares. Me and Michelle go through the same. Me and Michelle go through the same thing. We've helped everybody up here. I've helped people for 8 years, and everybody up here will just screw you. We've been robbed and everything, press charges, whatever, And they still think they still think they can get away with it after you treat them like goat. Well, now we got cameras up here. We got 8 cameras guarding our shit. I put one so far up in the tree, it was almost the top of the tree. I literally went out, asked her, scooching myself across the limb, hoping I wasn't gonna fall, almost dead. I put a camera out on the back of the house on the tree, and you can see the whole front of our driveway. Where see her whole car.
That I got flying around out of cameras suck. Well, no, you must have them flying higher than the cameras.
We seen your terrorist drone. We saw that. Had a couple little missiles on it.
Hey, you got to register those things, John? The drone? Yeah. I don't know. They just did some fucked up things with the drones where you gotta, I don't know, some stupid shit. I don't know. Anything that people are having fun with, they're making it tougher to have.
Tell me the Google.
Yeah, well, I was reading on the internet that when you get the drones with the video, you have to register them now. It's $5 to register them.
Google and Amazon talking about.
Oh, what do they do? Give you a little fucking license plate for it? Yeah, right.
Pretty sure
you have to get them inspected, the whole 9 yards.
Talking about Google and Amazon.
Well, that's like Google. I don't know why Google and Amazon are doing it, but they're buying war robots. Buying what? War robots.
Yep, they got war robots that are trained to kill and everything, and you can set them to where to go, and they'll go over there and they do all the killing for you. They got some robots where you can control them from over here, and you can have them over there, and you can do the walk-in through with some kind of machine. You do the movement for the walk-in. You can go up and shoot people and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, we're watching it on YouTube. Why would they need war robots? I don't understand that.
And the Army don't even have none yet. They're making them still.
Army's got so much shit that you don't even. The half of the shit you don't even know about. They got them freaking planes out of fighter.
Yeah, the drones. Well, yeah, we've seen the drones. They had them in the Desert Storm and all that too. They were using drones, I guess, from what they were saying on YouTube.
If they can fly a plane from the ground, what makes you think that they don't have a freaking robot to go in and can shoot it up with armor piercing shit in it? It's not gonna touch it. Get the job done. They got all that shit. Well,
Center Clean for Life show.
They know everything they got because then they'd be able to work up some kind of defense against it. Yeah, well, we know the Army's building war dogs.
Yep,
that's what they're
look like horses. They're big.
That's what they're calling them, and they can carry all the men's equipment and stuff, so they don't have to. So abuse the poor fucking dogs. They're robots.
Can you imagine what the war is going to be like in another 50 years? I hope I don't live it to see it, because it's going to be crazy. It's going to be robots coming after everybody.
I know I ain't going to be around to see it.
I hope I ain't.
I know I ain't gonna be around. I don't want to. It makes me think about, baby, little John. Everybody calls him little, because I'm Big John. John is Little John. She calls baby Little.
If I live old, it's only because I got jinxed by an evil spirit because I'm fucking cursed.
I hate to see what it's gonna be like when he's, my age, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. How old was that? I was supposed to live till we were told
90-something.
90-something years old. I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to live to 90-something years old. I'm 40 now. I'm ready to go in like 15 years. Shit, I'm good.
I worry about all these kids too, John. It's getting too bad.
Yeah, and they got to live through all this craziness. Probably it's gonna be worse.
Yep. Well, his friend posted a picture from Montgomery County, John. This woman parked her car in her driveway. While she was sleeping, somebody went in, jacked up her car, took all 4 tires, and left her car sitting on the jacks.
I thought she was still living in Schenectady, so I said it was in Schenectady, and she ended up telling me it wasn't. I feel stupid because I put a big old fucking message about it on her thing, that it's fucked up, that Schenectady's that bad. And then she tells me after it was Montgomery. I'm like, oh, great. I felt stupid.
Jacked up her car, took tires while she was sleeping? Yep. It looked like a car from New York City.
Yep.
You know how they used to show cars like that in New York City?
Yeah, back when it was real bad down there.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, or Compton, California or something. It was crazy. It It was on 4 jacks, 4 little cheap jacks. You know the kind that you get in the car that sit there.
The scissor jack.
The scissor jack, and when you get them up so high, they want to buckle and ends up falling half of the time. They must have been nice tires and rubber that they wanted. I hope so. Well, whatever cop would have went by and seen them, they better hope that cop didn't. They probably cop would have went right up by and not even think of it though, because they do that when me and her pulled over. I'm fixing my tire. They don't even think about it sometimes, and I could be stealing somebody's tires while their fucking car's broke down for all you know. But they don't know. Sometimes they don't even stop. So for all that you know, they could be thinking you're just trying to put new rims on her, and they end up getting them for free. And the cop goes right on by like, oh, there goes somebody fixing their car. Yeah, right. You got jack, fool.
We were watching a video about Detroit. John, it's a freaking ghost town. The gangs and drug dealers have chased everybody out of there. Businesses, office buildings, everything's empty.
They got skyscrapers there that are empty now. It's all over. I got all over my Facebook somewhere.
There's one woman.
See, that's where they should send the fucking army over there, Army and Marines over there, and take the fucking city back over. Don't worry about fucking Iraq, Iran, all that shit. What about here in the United States where shit like that's going on? Send the army, send the fucking Marines and shit over there to take it back over again.
No, and that's what I said. John, this one woman, she's lived there her whole life. She's still in the same house. She's the only person in 5 blocks.
She was saying something about, I forget how many times, but it was like a whole shitload of times within 1 month she had to call the cops. I'm like, wow, really?
She's been robbed. They've kicked in her door, but she won't move. That's the only house she's ever lived in.
She can't afford it because she's on a low income, so she can't afford to go out and like pay full rent somewhere in a new city. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, she stays there because she ain't got no choice, and that's the cheapest place to be, even if she were to lose her place, because nobody wants to be there no more. So the places that are for rent are going to be probably dirt cheap.
Well, like I said, send in the Army, the Marines, and everybody over there to take over the city, get rid of all of the drug dealers, kill them all, let God sort them out.
Yep.
All we're doing is while we're in war, all we're doing is borrowing more from China to keep fighting somebody else's battle. When we got our own battles over here, we can't even take care of, and we can't even keep our own streets clean.
My feeling on that is, if they want to kill, they're having a war over there, let them kill themselves. We can stay out of it.
Because we're killing ourselves over here, right, huh? And that's what the sad part about it. They don't care about our country. They're worried about everybody else now.
It's fucked up. Everything's fucked up.
I think if the big problem right from the get-go, was Saddam Hussein and what's his name there? Osama bin Laden. That was the whole problem. Why were we fighting their army, killing their innocent people? Because they have to protect their country.
That was because of the 911 shit that went on.
But you see what I'm saying, though? Why are you going to go over there and fight them when you should have just took out the president to start the whole problem?
Well,
and instead of...
My thing is, where ISIS is, where all them ISIS freaking terrorists, pieces of shit are, go over there, drop a couple big bombs and make it one big crater over there. Fuck it, don't have to worry about them no more.
Right.
Take the innocent. If you guys are good people, get your ass out of Dodge and be ready, because we're coming and we're not going to tell you when. So get out of Dodge quick. That's how they should do it.
Well, the problem is, you give them warning, then they're all going to leave. The bad ones. So
no, the bad ones.
Even the bad ones are cowardly pieces of shit. They'll leave too.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Detroit's empty, probably.
I honestly hate to see the United States in 50 years. I would hate it.
You ain't gonna see it. I ain't gonna see it.
Nope, but the kids are.
And you know what's sad too? YouTube is, I'll be honest, YouTube is like the best site they've ever made in the whole world, because you can learn about anything and see anything that goes on in the whole world.
Yeah, that's it, but now you got all these fucking terrorists that are recruiting off of all of them fucking sites. Facebook, fucking YouTube, Snapchat, all of them places. They're all recruiting fucking terrorists.
Remember, I see them. I added some.
They're recruiting. That's why the government's monitoring even private messages on all those.
That's
now.
why the girls are. They got the girls that they purposely do it. They make sure they're the sexiest thing going, and you'll see that shit, and you'll add them, and they only could have 5 pictures in there. I swear to God. And you do that, and like someone like me, because I don't know. Did you know I'm a rapper or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, rapper. So you're at Macy's around Christmas time?
Hell yeah, nigga.
Wrapping presents.
Hell yeah, nigga. I was balling up in that bitch. But nah, seriously, I made a love song too for her. She said, country is what I really like, and you know that. She says, and I listen to your stuff all the time, but you should do for me is make one country song just for me. So I made her a country song, and it's really pretty.
I know what it was. There's a hole in my shirt where my heart.
Nah, seriously, it's.
My heart, so I broke your jaw.
Word, that's about it. That's how we do. But yeah, but yeah, listen, John, for real though, when I was like 6 years old, I started battling people on the streets in Schenectady. I shut them out, and it was funny because they'd be like, "Damn, that white nigga shut you out," and I'm sitting there like, I ain't white, because
don't even try to claim you're a fucking Eminem. I saw that movie too, 8 Mile. I saw it.
No, but on my YouTube and whatnot, she's got the page in her thing for the song I did in my raps. If you click on my links, you'll see them all.
He doesn't do any of that stuff.
Don't believe in it. Don't want it. No.
Well, one of these days I will have to make a CD for you. You listen to everything or just the country?
I listen to. I can tolerate just about everything, but.
All right.
Hardcore fucking shit that John listens to, that rap shit, I can't listen to that stuff.
That's what he does.
That's what I do. Rap, country, reggae. I can do everything. I'm multi-talented. I do rap, country, reggae, R&B, hip hop.
Ollie, what are you doing?
What's the other ones I do? You said rock.
Soft rock.
Soft rock I can do. Heavy rock sometimes I can do, but that's real hard because the stuff I want to do, and that's the only thing that I can't get. But every other music out there, every form I can do with no problem. And I do it out of my head, and it sounds professional, just as good as any other rapper, country singer. And it's weird because I do it all in my head, John. If I write, I can do even better. I can write hardcore stuff. Well, that's what I want to do, but nobody puts likes or shares. I don't know why my page doesn't get likes or shares. And I think it's because all the friends that we have are fake. So what I'm trying to do, I'm adding a whole bunch of.
There's some noise going on, like freaking German noise or something.
Yeah, well, I had a song on for one of the songs I made, but I'm trying to find the country song I made. Yeah, so I made her a country song, and she loved it. My one friend, he went to go get us cigarettes the other day. He bring us our cigarettes. I played it for him. He started tearing up. So,
what kind of cigarettes John smoke?
Kind of cigarettes you smoke, she said.
I've been rolling my own.
Listen to this. This is my song, a country song I made for her. It's a song to Michelle. Oh, yeah. I've been down and out lately. Think about Michelle, it's driving me crazy. Wish I had her eyes in my face, but she's sleeping right next to me. Love to look in her eyes. Every time I do, I see you with me for eternity. Yeah, you're my baby. I'm down and out without you, 'cause you're off in La La Land. I love this song. Always be here for you. Yes, I'll always be your man. I'm down and out lately, thinking about you and how much I love you, Michelle, I really do. I've been down and you're laying next to me. I can't get enough of your sight. When I look into your eyes, I see you'll always be by my side. I ain't never gonna leave you alone. I ain't like that, right, John? I ain't never leave you alone. That was all in my head, too. And I'm actually learning it because I listen to it. I'm getting real good at it. I'm doing it, so I might know how to do it by heart one day. The whole thing perfect almost now. You're my lady. For you, I do like everything. Cause you are my true love to me. I will get all of that money. I will buy you a ring. Help me blow up, baby. Everything you will see. I've been down and out like lately. Cause I miss your eyes. You're in La La Land. I kiss your head goodnight. Can't get enough of your face, girl. I love looking in your eyes. And you know that our love, what? Hello, never skies.
Tomorrow's production available in today's market. Upgrade yourself to
You know that I love you, girl. Always have and always will. You're my Shelly. You heard me. Yes, I love you, Shelly Blue. You know that my love is true. And I'll always be here for you. Cause deep inside I really love you. And like down and out like lately. Especially tonight. Cause you're in La La Land. And I wanna look in your eyes. I've been down and out like lately. Thinking of you all night. And then when I fall asleep, you'll be in my dream all night. Like that one, John?
I didn't hear it because there's a lot of static from the radio playing. I don't know, speakers or something.
Bring
A
my.
lot of static.
She said she's gonna. She said she's gonna make sure we bring the
I'll bring my
computer and then bring my boombox so you can hear it. It sounds real good on the boombox. But yep, I do country and everything. I do the gangster. My gangster rap is my favorite, though. I love doing that.
The stuff you don't like to listen to, neither do I.
Yeah.
My son, he listens to always got that freaking hardcore freaking rap on there shit over
I do. Like I said, I do every form almost, except the hardest thing for me is the rock that I want to do is the real heavy shit. That's the only thing that's hard for me. I can do reggae, soft reggae. I can do the gangster reggae. I can do rap reggae. I can do rap country. They call it rap country, rap rock. I can do soft rock. I can do regular country. I can do R&B, hip hop. I can do all that. That's how good I am. I do it out of my head like that, John. Just how that song was. It all comes out sounding professional out of my head. Ain't that weird? I never. Yeah, that's what sucks about it. That's why I told her. I told her if we can't get it going here, what we need to do is once we finally get ready to move out here, when Henry's 18, I want to head out down south, and I want to stay in RV or something, even if it's in the countryside down there. I want to be near New York City, but I want to live in the city, just so when I want to go in there, I could go there once a week or a couple times a week. We could drive in there, go to radio stations, go to TV shows, anything we could do to try to get known, and that's what we got to do because it really ain't gonna happen in these little small towns and cities because it don't have all the big places where you're gonna get known. And you got TV shows, radio stations, you got everything down there. Tell them play on Ride or Die, And if you get enough votes, you just might get signed. You know what I'm saying? Down there is so easy. Where do you think all the musicians come from? These big cities, not from some little towns and cities.
Nashville.
Yep, Nashville, Tennessee for the country.
Oh.
So that's why I told her.
Get off this phone. You guys are burning up my friggin' minutes. I'm on unlimited minutes, and you guys are not limited amount.
Yeah, you should have had us call you.
But yeah, don't send me a picture of that woman that she said was.
All right.
Send me a picture of. I don't want no hoes, no skank ass bitches.
You heard
She's
that?
not. She's very clean.
No hoes. I don't want to have to supply my own clothespin. You see.
That's right.
So it's all right to stop there New Year's Eve.
It's a BYOB. Bring your own bag.
So we'll see you New Year's Eve.
I ain't doing nothing. I'll be here.
All right, I'll call you when we're on our way, so I know exactly where to go.
Look, then I'll run and fucking hide. As soon as I know you're on your way, I'll run and hide somewhere.
I'll find you.
No, you won't.
All I gotta do is go ask people around there if they've seen a guy that looks kind of like me.
They don't know me. Nobody around here knows me.
Probably
my neighbors don't even know me.
It's probably a good thing, John.
Excuse me, I don't have gray hair.
I don't have much either, so.
You don't have much. I don't have any. Ha ha.
Yeah, well, that dye does wonders. I don't dye my hair.
I haven't dyed my hair in years.
Yeah, right.
I don't have to dye my hair. I don't got no gray, but in my beard when it grows. I don't know why.
have not dyed my hair since Henry and I have been together.
I had one gray hair when I got with her. She gave me like a whole bunch of them in my beard. I got like 4 or 5 of them bastards now.
Oh, shit. My mustache and my goatee, that's all white. It ain't gray. It's white.
Yeah.
You're old.
Well, mine's actually almost white, right? But it's only 4 or 5 of them, but it's getting there.
Because John's old.
The other day I got guests for 26. They always think I'm in my 20s. I'm like, I'm 41. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Our last roommate, they thought he was a little bit older than me. And I was like, no, he's actually way younger than me. He's only, how old was Justin?
22.
22 years old. And they thought he might have been a little older than me or around my age. And they thought I was in my upper 20s and thought he was around 30. I said, yeah, right. I'm 41 and he's 23.
Yeah, I get mistaken for that too. People still think I'm a supermodel, but until now I get it.
Well, John, you can't help it. When you're good, brother.
You're right.
That's right. Well, you have a good night, though. We'll be down there.
Bye.
All right, love ya.
We love.
Send that picture. I'll send you my reviews on it.
All right, I will.
All right, we love ya.
We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
I love my brother.